everyone, it's Caitlin, and today I'm here with another video. So, today's video is going to be all about my first quarter at Santa Clara. I'm here right now, but I'm going to be spilling all the tea and telling you guys all about my experience with college and my school and everything. And I feel like you guys are not going to be expecting what I'm going to be saying in this video. Like, you guys are going to be like, whoa, did not think that, because that's what a lot of people thought when I told them what I experienced. But yeah, so I asked you guys to ask me questions a really long time ago, like before winter break started, and I never got to them because my camera's broken, and then I got a new one, and then a new camera. The audio, like the microphone, was not working, so I filmed the whole video, and then I was going to edit it, and then I couldn't because there was no sound. So I'm finally here. I don't look like trash even though I have my hair up, and I hate how I look with my hair up. I actually feel kind of cute right now. But yeah, so we're gonna be talking all about my first quarter. Okay, I found the story. So I asked you guys, what do you want to know about my first quarter of college? So, first question, okay, so first, before I start, thank you guys for sending me all of your questions. I'm sorry if I don't get to all of them. I don't want this video to be like half an hour long. I don't know, it might be half an hour long, but I don't want it to be super long. I just want it to be like 15 minutes maybe. But yeah, so let's just get right into the questions. And I'm really surprised a lot of people from my high school asked me questions, so I mean, it makes sense because they're applying to colleges and everything. So let's just like get into the questions. First question is, how different of an atmosphere is Santa Clara compared to ASIJ? Are there pros and cons to it? I honestly think it's really different. Going to ASIJ, you're surrounded by people who grew up similarly to you, like international students, or like students who are like, I don't want to like sound rude, but like cultured, I guess, or like they just get you because you grew up the same way, like mostly the same way. And like being in Tokyo is amazing. It's really different here because this is literally suburban. Like, I'm surrounded by like homes, and there's nothing really to do outside of school. Like, there's a few restaurants, like a boba place, but other than that, like, you need to drive everywhere. Like, there's no good public transport, and it's just like suburban, and I'm not a big fan of that. Like, I need city. I'm a city girl, so yeah. I mean, I guess like, I don't know. Second question is, how easy was it to form your group of friends? So for me, it was pretty easy just because my roommate introduced me to a bunch of girls that she met at orientation, because I was going to a later orientation. So there was already kind of a group of friends already from the beginning, which is really nice, and it definitely like helped with my like transition process because I didn't really have to spend a lot of time like looking for friends, which I guess there's pros and cons to that because I already had like a group of friends. I didn't put as much effort into making friendships outside of that. I mean, I do have friends outside of my friend group, which is good, of course, but I definitely probably would have more if I didn't have a solid group from the very beginning. But I do love all my friends, and I'm grateful for the group that we have. Next question is, what was your most rigorous class first quarter? My most rigorous class was definitely religion. We thought it was an easy A, but did not get an A. It was not very easy, and me not being religious at all, it was difficult because I was not really interested in the class. So yeah. How many classes did you take first quarter? I took 4 classes. So here, most people take 4 classes a quarter, but right now I'm in my second quarter, my winter quarter, and I'm taking 3 classes. Just because I want a less stressful quarter, and I'm going to explain to you why that is. So a lot of people have been asking me what my major is and if I like my major. So right now I'm undeclared, so I can't really tell you if I like my major because I don't have one right now. Sorry, but I'll let you guys know if there's any updates on that. What made you decide to go to Santa Clara? How is it so far, and who would you recommend it to? So I'm gonna be spilling the tea now, I guess, like early into the video. I know I haven't answered all your questions yet, but I just want to kind of talk about like really talk to you guys about my experience and how I'm feeling about everything. So as you guys know, I didn't get into my top choice school, which is fine. I'm like super over that now. But my options that were left, 3 options that I had for going to college, was UCSB, LMU, and Santa Clara. And at the moment, I thought I didn't want to go to a big public school, so I chose Santa Clara because it is better, as everyone tells me that it's better, but I don't know if that's like in what way. I don't know. Like, everything about colleges is about like what school is better than other school, which is so dumb and stupid, because right now I'm not really enjoying school at all, and my first quarter was really difficult for me. It was really difficult for me to transition into the school. I just feel like I don't really fit well here, and I don't really fit in to this school. I don't know, it's just, and plus the location is kind of in a bad location in my opinion. And it's funny because everyone that I talked to before school, before like choosing where I want to go to college, everyone kept telling me like, you're gonna love Santa Clara, it's so beautiful, so fun, you're gonna have so much fun in college, you're really gonna like it, I know you're gonna like Santa Clara. So I thought, okay, then I must like it. When in reality, when I visited the school twice, the first time I didn't really like the school. Yeah, I didn't really like the school the first time I visited, and I was kind of like iffy about it, and I was like, I don't think I really want to like go here. And the second time I visited, I had more of a mindset that I could be going here, so I tried to have a more positive mindset and be like, okay, like I guess I could deal with living here. And when I went back to school, everyone would ask me like, oh, like how was your college visits? And I'd be like, yeah, they're great. And then people would tell me that I would seem like a good fit for Santa Clara, so I was like, okay, I must be then. I don't know, I just started to like believe what everyone else told me and wasn't really thinking about my own, like I wasn't really thinking about myself, and I was kind of just thinking, oh, everyone keeps telling me that Santa Clara is like my best option out of my options, so I should go there. And yeah, so I'm not really having a great time, and I'm actually having kind of a miserable time. It's not like schoolwork, it's not like I hate that I'm going to school. I do genuinely enjoy school, and I liked high school. It was really fun for me. I would miss going to high school, like in the summer before school starts. I would just want school to start because I miss high school and I miss like in the routine and like getting into it. But here I just like want to go home at every moment, and I don't see myself being here for another 3.5 years, if that makes sense. So yeah, if you guys can't tell from what I just said, I'm going to be transferring to a different school, preferably outside of the US. And yeah, surprise. So right now I'm applying to schools outside of the US. I was considering Europe, but it's kind of far from home and I want to be closer to Japan, so I'm applying to schools in Australia, and I'm looking into Japan as well, but they don't have as many options for English programs because when I transfer, I want to do business. And here at Santa Clara, I can't really do that because I would have to transfer within the school, and it's really difficult and almost impossible to transfer into the business school here. So yeah, also I don't want to be here, so that's why I am thinking of transferring. And yeah, so this quarter might be my last quarter here, depending on if I get in to school, and I find out in 2 to 3 weeks because I just applied the other day. So that's my life. Yeah, I'm gonna transfer. So I was thinking about it, and I definitely like don't want to leave my friends, and I'm definitely gonna be sad about leaving them. But when you think about these things, you really have to consider yourself over other people, or like making other people happy. And as much as I love my roommate and my friends, and as much as like they tell me they don't want me to leave and I don't want to leave for them, I have to consider myself as a priority and my own happiness as a priority in this situation, because I can't keep crying every weekend alone in my room like for the rest of my college life. And another thing is, another question you guys asked me are about like college parties and my thoughts on them. So I'm not a big partier and I don't really like partying that much. And especially in college, there's just like frat parties and like other like house parties, but they kind of get tiring and like they're like the same. So I just like am not a big fan of them. And since there's nothing really to do around the area, all everyone does is party, which is not fun for me. So I have a boring time most of the time, and I don't go to parties anymore. So I went like the first like few weeks, but I got over it after a bit. So now I just literally just sleep all the time, which is bad. It's bad. But yeah, so I just know I need to be in a city because I need for there to be something to do whenever I want to do it. Like I don't want to have to take a train for like an hour or like an hour and a half or whatever all the way to San Francisco to do something. I want it to be like I can go out and into the city whenever I want. You know what I mean? So I just definitely like going from city life to suburban life was a big change for me, and not a really good change in my opinion. So that's another reason why I don't really like the school, and college parties, they're not fun for me. So I answered a lot of your questions for my whole like 10-minute talk about my life at college. And also, if you're thinking of coming here, don't base your decision off of my experience, because everyone has different experiences. I know people that like school here. It's just like for my own personal self, just for me personally, it's not a good fit for me. So don't base it off of my experience, because I know a lot of people that do like going to school here. So yeah, just don't like base it off of me. And I know a few of you guys have told me that you applied and you found out about the school through me, and like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I just don't like it personally, but you might like it. I don't know, it's just like it's hard because everyone has different experiences and everyone has different like things they want in a school and like what they want in life in general, so you can't really base it off of me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that because I don't want you guys to like completely eliminate Santa Clara because of me. Okay, how much spare time do you usually have? Do you feel more or less stressed than high school? You get a lot of free time in college, and the whole thing about college is managing your time wisely, and if you can't manage your time, then you're kind of and I definitely don't feel as stressed as I did in high school, only because in high school you're so worried about applying to colleges and getting into schools. So that's like this pressure that's looming down on you, if you know what I mean. So I definitely don't feel as stressed when maybe I should be more stressed. How do you deal with stress, mental breakdowns, what to do when you're overwhelmed with school, how to balance academics and college life, how to deal with stress. So like since I've been in college, the way I deal with my emotions and how I get overwhelmed with my emotions has definitely changed a lot. I used to not cry that much, but literally since September, like the first week of school, whenever I'm overwhelmed, I just cry. And I don't think that's a good thing. And like, I don't know, I guess when I'm stressed, I just talk it out with someone. I think that's one of the best things to do. How good is school food? It's not very good. I mean, it's edible. It's not horrible, but there's definitely room for improvement. Next question, what courses did you take? So at my school, at Santa Clara, you take 4 classes a quarter mostly, and freshman year you mostly take like core requirements. So last quarter I took CGW, which is critical thinking and writing, which is like English class, and I took that, I was pre-enrolled in, so I couldn't choose my class. And then I took CNI, which is cultures and ideas, and that was my art history class, and that's also this quarter, so I still have those 2 classes this quarter. And then I also took religion 1, not religion 1, it's like ways of understanding religion. Did not like that class. And then I took Comm 1, so communication 1, which is a fun class. I like that class. But yeah, so this quarter I'm taking the CNI class, the CGW class, and Math 11, which is Calc. But yeah, those are all the questions I'm gonna answer. I hope this video was informative or somewhat helpful, and you guys know a little bit more about my experience, and I love sharing my experiences and things about my life with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm doing a giveaway at 20k subscribers, so make sure you get all your friends to subscribe, and yeah, you could be winning some cool Japanese stuff. Love that. But yeah, so leave a comment down below on what videos you want to see. I'm going to be trying to post a lot more in 2019 as I'm taking 3 classes. That means I can make more YouTube videos and not stress as much. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.